So I have a story basically. When I was younger, when I was about 8 years old, it's just a traumatic story. So if you guys got a queasy, weak stomach, make sure you guys go ahead and click off right now, because this video is obviously not for you guys. All right. And also, if you are an animal lover, a cat lover to be specific, click off, because this video might not be for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a second to click off. Okay, now let's continue. The story begins in Detroit, Michigan, around 2003. All right, I know what a lot of you thinking right now. You guys are thinking, dang, Unc, chill out, relax. Okay, let me get to the story. Now, I was about 7 years old. Okay, and I would want to say that what I did was not. So it was something I'm not proud of. It's something that I genuinely feel a lot of regret and sorrow towards. What I did here was, okay, story. I'm getting emotional. All right. One day, my parents decided, hey, your cousin has a party today. It's your cousin's birthday. And we're going to go all the way out to Detroit. We live an hour away from Detroit. So we're going to go all the way out to Detroit, and we're going to party until the sun comes up. Okay. So I want to say roughly it was around 8 p.m. when we got prepared and got ready to leave or whatnot. We got prepared, got ready to leave. Everybody getting dressed. Everybody, looking nice. When everybody's getting dressed, getting nice, I have free time because I end up getting dressed before everybody else. This was back then when I felt like showers wasn't important. And so I really didn't. Okay, I shouldn't give myself a bad name like that, but I didn't used to take showers. Okay, I didn't think showers was important. All right, so I used to hurry up, wash my face, brush my teeth, and I'm done. That's it. Side note, that's a side note. But anyway, I had a little free time, and the free time that I used, we had a 3-story house. So I went into the basement, and in this basement, we have a deep freezer. I think every household has a deep freezer in their basement or in a storage room somewhere where you have a lot of meat, frozen mysterious meat that hasn't come up in ages to defrost. You don't know where you got it from, but it's just in there, okay, with a popsicle that you may have found, luckily, But anyway, in this basement was that deep freezer, and it was all other types of items. It was a very big basement. That house was probably made in 1920. It had cement walls, cement floor, everything was cement. What I want to say here is, do not try this at home. With my free time, I went down in the basement. When I went downstairs, the dog was chasing the cat rampant. I didn't know what to do. Everybody was getting dressed. And so my thought was, I need to save this cat. I need to put this cat somewhere safe. Okay, because this dog is acting like it's prepared to take this cat out of the game. What I do, and the plan that I kindly execute in my head and think that everything will go well and I'm being very smart, is I go, yes, you're thinking it. Yes, is a bad idea. I go and I look and I say, the deep freezer. That's a safe space for the family's cat. I finally get a hold of the cat. I get the cat. The cat is scared, panicking. His heart is beating super fast, and he's just tired. He's out of it. I'm like, okay. In 10 minutes, we're about to leave. The cat and the dog is going to be in the house by themselves. I don't know what's going to go down, right? We don't have a crate. We didn't have a crate for the dog. We didn't have nothing. We didn't even know that existed. I took the cat and I put the cat in the deep freezer. Okay. The deep freezer was on. I didn't put two and two together this deep freezer will freeze the cat. I just thought that it was a safe space. Mind you, we go and we leave to the party, and we leave around 9 o'clock, right? 9 p.m. And the party lasts around 1:30, 1 a.m. in the morning. So we didn't get home. Everybody is super tired. Everybody's like, you know, I'm over it. And we ate so good, everybody's calling dibs on the toilet before we even get home. But anyway, that's a side note. Anyway, it's like 1:45-ish, okay? We're like 10 minutes away from the house. We finally pull up, and then I fall asleep. I totally forget about the cat. I totally forget everything. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up out of my sleep like Raven Simone had a vision. I was just like, the cat! I hurry up and run downstairs, go open the deep freezer. Tell me why the cat is frozen. Like, I'm like, no, kitty, no. So I had to call my cousin, my older cousin. His name is Neil. I called him downstairs. I said, Neil, I don't know what to do. I don't want to tell the family. I'm only 7, 8 years old, mind you, right? And I'm traumatized right now. And I said, I don't want to disturb the family. Like, this is our family's cat. So what he does, he takes the cat out of the freezer and he goes outside and he puts it on the porch to unthaw the cat, thinking that the cat is going to come back alive. To be honest, he gave me a lot of faith that the cat would come back alive. I thought it would, but it did not. And I was very much tormented as a child by my siblings, my cousins, everybody in my family, my aunties, uncles. I'm a cat unaliver. That's what they was calling me. The cat unaliver, the cat unaliver. I'm just like, no, it was a mistake. I was trying to save the cat. So moral of the story is, sometimes you think you're helping, but it's best to just leave it alone and let God, or let it play out how it play out. Like, let nature take its course. Everything is not up to you. You're not supposed to save everything or everybody, because by doing that you could be hurting them. You could just be making things worse. I learned that. I took that to my heart. I took that in, and a lot of people may call me selfish. A lot of people may say, oh, when he say no, he mean no. Like, he don't really play. He's so serious. Like, when it comes to like boundaries. And yeah, of course, because I know that sometimes if you ask me for something, I shouldn't give it to you, because I could probably be hurting you more than I'm helping you. You know, I know it's like, meh. But you can use your discernment. And I feel like that whole situation from when I was younger, because I feel like as kids and at a young age, we all develop some type of mental trauma, you know, from our past. So I feel like that was very traumatizing, and it taught me a very great lesson. A lot of people may come at me and be like, oh, bro, you kind of stand here, oh bro, you standoffish, or oh bro, you nonchalant, or oh bro, this. But man, that cat did something to me. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. We're trying to save something, and me relentlessly trying to save something failed. That traumatized me. And it over time I had to heal and say to myself over and over, you can't help everybody and everything, because you could be hurting them way more than you're helping them. But yeah, you guys, if you like this story time, I never did a story time, but if you like this story time, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more stories. And also tell me some things that happened to you when you was a child, something that happened to you that you kind of carried and like healed through it. And maybe how did you heal through it? Because I know some people that probably went through the same thing and they just trying to navigate life as well. All right, you guys, make sure y'all watch some more of my videos. Peace.